Good evening, and welcome to an episode of Gamehater, the show where we play games that probably won't be good and decide how much we hate them. Steve here from Gamehater. Aaron is with me.
Hello.
And Aaron, can you see that we are playing Cat on a Diet?
Unfortunately, I can.
Oh, okay, that sentence went slightly different than I expected, and that's okay. Yeah, so I was trying to find a good Black Friday or Thanksgiving appropriate game. I was toying with doing Dead Rising briefly, but it was not really that good on the Steam sale, and I was afraid I might like it.
That would be pretty disastrous.
Yeah, and there was some other like shopping simulator that might have been amusing, but instead I went with a cat struggling with food addiction. The common problem being feeling a little bloated immediately after.
And I feel like it's something that we all can, have in common with a fat cat.
Right. I mean, who doesn't sneak around the house searching for hidden cookies?
I just want to say right away, we're getting to introduce a character who apparently his name is Dr. Meow, which you can tell they probably spent a lot of time coming up with that name.
That is the classic, or one of the many classic. I haven't really thought too hard about naming my cat names.
Yeah.
And
I mean, how does a cat qualify for a PhD in the first place?
It's a good question. They'd probably cat school, I assume. That's the thing. And he has a Facebook account too, so
yeah.
When we're done with the stream,
very subtle.
Go check out Dr. Meow on Facebook. Alright, so he's hungry, he can't really fit through the cat door, really wants that cookie, destroyed the door in the process, and went after the jar of cookies. I gotta say, I'm cool with this way of presenting a plot. Notice how we didn't just have 10 minutes of dialogue.
Yeah, I know. I actually like that. Like, it just got to the point really quickly. Like, we know what this cat's deal is.
Yeah, well done. And also
hopefully it doesn't feel the need to start doing pop-up menus saying, and then this is... Look, you let you skip the story if you wanted to.
And not only that, we still get credit for skipping the story, even after watching it, which is, to me, very satisfying.
Yeah. It's like it's a super short story, and it's still like, this story might be too long for you. You can skip it.
So, what am I doing here?
That's some kind of puzzle game. Whoa.
Okay. So I'm collecting cupcakes on the way to the cookies. I think that's a little bit of fat shaming. So what I did there was I seem to have the power to scratch through logs. 2x4s, rather.
Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense for the cat to, just sort of jump down, but I guess he's, So,
yeah,
how would you go about getting those cupcakes and not just fall right in the cookie jar?
Right, there's got to be a way to move the cat in some direction. Oh, okay.
Oh no, he's sad.
He got the cupcakes, but not the cookies. Screw cupcakes.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's nice to get the cupcakes, but don't give up the cookies.
So did I fail? I guess I
failed.
failed.
Click here to start, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so maybe do that one a little bit differently. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so...
No!
Okay, so apparently this is a physics-based platformer. That's become readily apparent, and he's stuck.
That's kind of funny.
Huh.
So there must be something you're missing. You can't, like, press the directional pads to make him sort of, like...
Yeah, let's just check the controls.
Oh, it says try using a power-up.
Power-up? I'd love a power-up. Wardrobe, hang on. They're all locked, of course. Let's go back to the menu and double-check the controls. I guess that would have been a good place to start.
Well, like it was telling you to go, it had like a message up there saying, like, use a power-up. I think that's trying to indicate to you that's how you beat the level.
Okay. Muffin magnet. Okay, it lets you maneuver Dr. Meow.
Alright, so you got a few different things you can pick here.
So let's
try using the muffin magnet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That simplifies things. I guess they're muffins, not cupcakes. important
you would hope.
distinction. Although, why do the muffins have frosting?
I sense a costume hidden somewhere around here.
Ooh, yes, quite. So how am I going to get that costume?
That thing over there is pointing at one of those. Oh, you put them in a bubble.
Avoid cookies.
Oh no. Well, you can still move them around, apparently.
Yeah, I can still claw at things. Oh, it looks like my specials are also limited.
Yeah.
So how do I... Oh, I guess I keep clicking on it. Maybe
Oh, there's your costume.
Yeah. Sure. Put on the...
Oh, look, he has glasses on now.
So I probably wasted that bubble.
Well, I mean, you won, but I think it was wanting you to restart it because you took so long. So you lost your chance at getting 3 stars, which I'm sure is
Oh man, those stars. They really motivate me.
Yeah, I know. Oh, poor kitty cat.
Oh,
If only he would exercise. This would be so much easier for him.
It would. No doubt. So I'm not getting any muffins.
Well, actually,
No,
you notice when
yeah.
you dock the log onto the cupcake, you picked it up.
Okay, so that's another tool at my disposal. So, as always, Aaron cannot hear the music. This is the part of the show where I describe the music to Aaron. It's kind of slinky jazz, the sort you often find in crime stories.
Okay.
That was the wrong thing to do. Got all the muffins, though.
Yeah. This is kind of actually interesting game.
The physics is well done. I have to give it that.
I'm wondering if maybe you need to be using another power up though. It's saying you want to use one.
The magnet. I'm out of magnets. And the other thing is the hazard shield, so there's not really anything I can get anywhere by using.
I'm wondering if next time you should just slice it right down the middle.
Vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That was a much better move.
All right. Nice.
And
whoa! Look at
there's
that. You got 3 stars.
3 stars first time. So this is, I can already tell, going to have a problem somewhat endemic to the puzzle platformer genre, which is that I'm going to get bored pretty fast.
Yeah. I mean, we were giving it props for getting through its story pretty fast, but there's obviously not a whole lot going with the game in the first place, so...
Right.
But yeah, I sort of feel you like on puzzle games. Oh, no.
Well, if I was doing so well.
That
Okay,
place,
so
I guess where the Dales are at is very important.
Okay, so yeah, I mean there's good qualities for sure. Come on, kitty. In that.
Come on, come on,
in the
come on,
cookie
come on,
jar.
come on, come on.
Oh,
Ah.
that was close.
I mean, like, even like puzzle games are a little bit more deeper. Like, I never could get into Professor Layton personally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah, Layton's certainly deeper. Okay, I can slash the nail itself. You know, Layton has the stories. Probably about half of the stories in those games are good.
Right.
But the puzzles are very varied. They're all logic puzzles, so you're always thinking about things differently. You know, this has a few mechanics that it's going to beat into the ground.
I think for me personally, like whenever I'm playing a game, like I like strategy games quite a bit, but I also don't like thinking when I'm playing a game. So it's like I'll play a strategy game, but I like strategy games where I only have to think sometimes.
I see.
It's a problem. Oh, he needs to get moving a little bit more than this.
Yeah, how do I get this steeper?
What if you snap one of those ropes? Will it like do anything for you?
Well, I can lay a 2x4 in the cookie jar.
Yeah. I guess that didn't help us out too much, did it?
I gotta get over there. I just gotta get there faster, I guess. Actually, slashing the nail is paramount. Oh boy. How do I get him rolling fast enough?
Can you somehow use the plank to somehow come back and kick him back again?
I'm not sure I follow. You're trying to get it to rotate and smack him?
Yeah, after it hits him. Because like it seemed like I was so close to doing it a previous time.
Alright, so this is from the foot to the corner.
Yeah, so I mean you could...
You can experiment with the angle. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so it was his his right foot through the nail. Worked last time.
A little bit too precise.
Yeah, the nails require a lot of precision. Because you have to actually hit the nail to get through it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, this cow put a little bit more effort into this.
Yeah, he could at least move. I mean, we saw him walking in the opening diorama.
I wonder if he'd be cutting one of the ropes instead.
Maybe. This
I mean, they're kind of hanging there for a reason. Well, you got an achievement for loving chocolate. Ouch. At least he can take the abuse.
That was the wrong thing to do. So this is certainly crossed from mildly interesting to highly irritating.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would rather it be introducing more new concept. Well, I guess it's a sort of a new concept with the swinging rope. Oh, really? But I mean, like, a little bit more new concepts than just a swinging rope thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, some puzzle games, you know, it's always the question of, do you force the player to find one specific solution, or do you reward thinking outside the box and letting players find their own path? And this game is certainly leaning towards the one specific solution, especially this level.
Yeah, and you always hate to see that. I mean,
yeah,
it just...
I mean, certain...
It requires a player to think too much like the developer was thinking, and that's not always the best way to make a game.
Right, I mean, you think back to the old, like, Sierra point-and-click adventures, where you have to think like a crazy person.
Yeah, and I mean, you think back to those games, it's a wonder any of us ever beat those games.
I know, especially without the internet. And this one, I mean, so I guess to finish the thought, certain games, one specific solution is how it has to be. Adventure games are like that. You can only allow for so many differences in methods. But there we go.
There you go.
I guess we did have to cut the rope. But a physics platformer, that's a situation where you want to reward creativity. The one that's coming to the top of my head is World of Goo, where you're always finding new ways to accomplish your goals, and that's just the game.
Well, so you got here kind of an interesting situation going on.
So what I'm hoping to do, clear the path, I'll break this guy, that will swing me in here, and I can very quickly get the last one.
Yeah, but you missed the costume.
Did I really? I wasn't even looking at costumes, okay.
Yeah, he said there's a costume in here somewhere.
Ooh.
Look above that, there's a little crack in the wall.
Oh, there we go. Do I want the glasses? No, I'm sticking with my robber. Okay. So what did I do? Break this one.
Then you knocked off the block and immediately hit the.
Yeah.
There we go. That was pretty simple.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Okay, and now he's rolling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking if you slice the middle rope at the right time, yeah, I'll get everything for you.
Like that, yeah. That worked out. That was a 3-star, nice. Okay, so there's a costume somewhere, right here. Groucho glasses are a must. Where can I... Oh no, I can't put them on.
You got to go to a different menu.
Yep, that's never gonna happen.
Oh no.
Oop.
So, who goes and sets up all these blocks in the first place?
Well, as someone who owns a cat, I have to say I often pose challenges.
I wonder
to
if
my
you
cat.
should set up the blocks first before you cut the first one. Oh, there you go.
You can just roll straight.
There you go.
Yeah. It's often very rewarding for both the cat and myself to set up scaffolding to force them to foil my every plan. Clown nose? Okay, so we have a little Plinko situation.
Yeah.
Let's cut this one. If I cut this one correctly, it'll get that muffin for me. Likewise, here. I'm gonna regret this though. Oh no. Okay. First, we need the muffins. I'm not gonna get the muffins, and I blew it.
Hey, he got that muffin. All on his own.
Yes. Let's cut that one ahead of time. That one.
I think that bottom one there, if you cut that one, you'll get the one that's in the very bottom.
Yeah, but that one, I think, is part of my path to the cookie jar.
Is it?
I thought so. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Oh, too slow.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to do it, but maybe I could have timed it better. I panicked.
Well, you got some muffins.
That's right. Sure, I'll really regret not getting those stars tomorrow. So if I cut this one...
Your costume down there by the fireplace.
Oh, thank you.
They really put a lot of work into these costumes.
No. It's trying to be tricky.
There we go. No, no. Oh.
Oh man. I was just trying to
That's
spam as much wood as I could. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. And you got a fair few amount of power-ups now.
That's true. I should remember I have those. There's their costume.
That's a little
Mario
more
hat.
elaborate than
Yeah.
the other ones were. So what's that little pink thing in the middle there?
What is that little pink thing? It's like it's gonna bounce me.
Oh, but in a balloon.
Okay. So I guess it's bubble gum. And I can pop. Yeah, okay. So they're throwing some new mechanics, that's satisfying.
Yeah.
It does feel like an iOS game, doesn't it?
Yeah, although, I'm looking into it and I don't actually see it like on Google Play Store.
Wow, that's really
Yeah.
surprising. Oh no.
Like, this is a game that lends itself to, having touch controls.
Very much so. There's nothing this game is doing that requires a controller.
Although I will say that given like one of the earlier levels we were complaining about, that would have been a little bit too precise for using your finger.
That's a good point.
Like with a stylus, yes, it would work pretty well like on a DS, but
Yep.
that was too precise for your finger.
Well, phone games never fail to disappoint.
Oh,
Yeah,
broke his neck there.
That looked fatal. It's a very rubbery cat, apparently. So I need to remember that he's gathering momentum.
Yeah, and that he has a neck.
So happy when he can see you. Right.
Yeah, let's look at our costumes.
Hey. Let's do it. Pig nose, clown nose, Mario hat.
I like the Mario hat.
Alright, let's do that. I mean, it's the generic red plumber's cap with a blank white.
Well, I mean, they would go ahead and put M in there for Meow, but, you know, Nintendo, they get upset about these things.
They do, they do.
So, what can that one down there do? There's just this little area down there. You can get rid of that block.
Was that a bra?
I think it was devil horns.
This block?
So, what did that accomplish?
No, that's just nothing. There's a little witch in the background. Moving on.
But yeah, because what's being said, this is definitely not a game that I could see myself playing for a great deal of time when a computer play.
Yeah.
Like if this is on my cell phone, I could see playing this while I'm waiting for the bus or I'm in the bathroom or something. But
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Phones end up in the bathroom?
yeah, I know it's a pretty wild idea, but sometimes people are sitting in the toilet and they're playing video games.
What? That just sounds barbaric. Who would do such a thing? But yeah,
I feel like perhaps you might have done that once.
Certainly not, sir. I am a gentleman. Oh man, this is not going well at all.
I think you get to slice that thing in half instead of trying to slice it into shreds.
Yeah.
And I think you make a better guide for your cat to get in there too.
Sure does. Adding some walls. But yeah, going back to the comment on seeing yourself playing it, I'm not sure I see myself playing this for another 15 minutes.
Yeah, this actually might be a pretty short game hater. Which, I mean, it's not even like it's necessarily a bad game. It's just, it's not very fun to play for a very long time. Like, it's got an interesting concept, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, the concept is perfectly executed. No real mechanical problems. It's not buggy. It's very touchy, for sure.
And there are some moments where it requires a little bit too much precision for the solution they want you to get.
Yeah.
There you go. Little bumpers for you. But yeah, this would be a great bathroom game, as being said, because sometimes you do gotta kill time while you're getting paid. Oh no, cat, lean over, no!
Getting the slope right is...
Oh, there's a costume in here. It's down there by the cookie jar.
Thank you.
One's got an arrow through his head now.
I would love an arrow through my head.
It might be more fun.
Nope. Yeah, you have to have the exact right momentum when you touch the gum.
Is that what that is, gum? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, he pulls it and then he... Yeah.
Ooh, that was...
He is not going to be eating those cookies.
Well, perhaps they're magic healing cookies, because that's the only way.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. There's no amount of fat in the world that'll cure something like that.
No.
Somehow that nail is still in there. It didn't fall over. Oh, because it's got two nails.
Very stable. That's a much better design for your random scaffolding to exercise your cat.
Yeah. Interesting.
This opposite paw thing seems to be working out pretty well in many situations.
It is fairly clever of them to have that two nail design like that.
It is. It's a good way to add stability. I've certainly added second nails myself in situations that called for it.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you want your boards to stand up a little bit better.
Right. Now, if they really want their boards to be stable, they'd be using screws.
Yeah.
And they.
Well, I mean, we don't know that they're not screws.
And are we certain this is even a stud right here?
Yeah, these putting it across the window doesn't seem very stable.
No. I have some serious questions about the architecture here.
I do like how he just starts grabbing the food and eating once he gets there.
It's very charming.
Oh, he has another costume underneath the picture.
Oh, gotta get that costume. Ooh, Viking hat.
Oh, that we gotta wear.
Oh, wheels. Wheels. That's... Alright, I got distracted by the muffin.
You almost had it though. You were pretty close.
Yeah, I'm just trying to throw wood at it. It's not quite getting there. So I'll get him going, you get this wood going. There we go. And the
Oh,
wedge
no.
betrayed me. Okay. This is... Oh, come on.
He's got a bubble.
Yeah, I'm not redoing that one. I'll use the power up.
You collected a few. You deserve it.
Yeah. Okay, every 3 stars refills the power up.
So at our rate, pretty much every 2 levels in. What was that?
Scrubs, I think. What? Easy
Whoa,
level.
look how good you did that.
Yeah, that was decisive. And I got my soap bubble back.
Okay, so they're just teaching you a new concept.
Yep. Well, I'm glad they're throwing something more at me. Yikes.
So with that, I wonder if you cut off the top of the board there before you activated it, if that'd make a difference. I know, like for this level, it probably won't, but at some point you're going to do that.
Oh, like you're talking about this?
Yeah.
Like change the angle I fly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does.
Like it doesn't help for this level, but eventually it's gonna be a thing. Now, where is the costume in here?
I already got it. Oh, it's up here.
Straw hat.
Very racist. Huh. Well, that wasn't right.
I think you want to cut that block first, yeah, and just get it out of there.
Getting the timing down to get the block is also a problem.
There you go.
Oh, I just had to use it as a backboard.
Yeah, it's still teaching you.
That was easy, yeah, they are. I didn't get the...
Well, look,
stars.
you're at 48 of 384.
Wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
Quick. Okay. So I'll just clear a path. Glad those blocks were there. Whoa, okay, hang on.
That's kind of neat.
I was not expecting it to go that way. Yep.
I mean, you were actually in there, so...
Well, I needed that other muffin.
Yeah.
I'm hoping...
So maybe if you had cut the block down a little bit more and
yeah.
cut the square, yeah, there you go. Well,
that was wrong.
it worked.
It worked, and he got the cookies and some wood.
He needs a little wood in his diet. Okay, so this yellow one, I bet you can't cut it.
Nope. So I gotta move that out of the way. This costume.
Once it gets stuck there, it won't go anymore, though.
Huh. Let's take it.
Very fancy hat there. Okay, now is
Moving parts.
yeah.
Ah.
Now technically you could just cut off the arms of that one and not even worry about it.
That's true. Let's see if I even need it. Yeah, get that muffin for me. I do need it.
Well, unless you adjust the one you're sitting on a little bit.
I can't adjust. It's it is on off. On off. It's a real thing here.
Well, I mean, you got in there.
Yeah, I got in there. If I timed things better, I could have cut off the arms to get more muffins, but. And that's
you completed the room.
You did it.
We missed some costumes.
Man.
So what exciting location would it take you in? Oh, the attic? Wow.
The attic.
Can you see where else is left?
Laboratory. Castle.
Castle? Whoa. Yeah. Where does this cat live?
The best place.
We got devil horns. Surgeon. Yeah, the arrow in the head.
Think of the Viking hat. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a few more levels. This is going to be a short episode.
Whoa, look at this story. Oh, is this like a Schrodinger's thing?
Schrodinger's cookies.
Yeah.
There might be a cat covered with your cookies. No cookies, man. This guy is a tyrant.
And yet he keeps a box of cookies in his attic.
I guess I just can't scratch those? Is that what the sign's trying to tell me? Yeah.
Okay, so he decided he was going to stop you by
using
putting
metal this time.
metal. Oh, a gas mask. You might need that.
I might. Well, that fell apart. I wish I could get.
Yeah, if you could have cut that one, you would have been.
Yeah. Oh well. This muffin.
So apparently you can unscrew those.
Well, the game was more interesting when I was cutting things.
Well, I mean, you can still cut ropes, but yeah, there's like not quite as much you're able to do with that.
Right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Not sure what that gum is doing for me. Saving my mission, I guess.
Yeah.
Upwards with you, cats. Now bounce to the right a little bit.
Just don't have enough there.
Push.
There you go. No.
Not good enough. Alright, I'm gonna have to resort to a bubble, I think. Oh, and I blocked it. Waste of a bubble.
Yeah.
Wonder if I get it
That was
back.
tragic.
I don't get the bubble back. My indecisiveness has been punished. I guess it wanted me to go this way the whole time, anyhow. Yep. Oof.
Oh.
That is...
I like how he's punching his nose now. He's like, what's going on here? He's got pretty cute animations, at least.
He does. Very endearing. There's just no way to get him going the way I need him to.
Well, I mean, at this point, you can use a bubble and you wouldn't have lost out anything, but...
Well, I probably would have screwed it up. Huh. That one didn't feel good either.
That's a more direct way of getting him in there. I just see, sometimes I'll miss it, I
As long as
guess.
he gets in there.
It does feel like maybe we're getting to the point now where there's more than one solution.
Yes, I agree. That's helpful. Oh, that was a little early. Yeah,
Yeah, it might have balanced itself out there if you'd waited.
I was worried he was going to roll down. And that was very single solution level.
Yep. Yeah, it's introducing new concepts here, but it's sometimes doing a little too simple, sort of insultingly simple.
Right.
I've got a costume in here somewhere.
Oh,
It's right by the window there. Yep.
we missed the weapon,
Rose.
but that's okay. We got the costume.
That's more important.
Oh yeah. Getting all the costumes is, or getting all the muffins is for the second playthrough that you never do in any game. There's also the second playthrough of.
Right. I find in games like this, or any games, like stuff like the muffins where they're trying to get you to collect those things, I never do.
Yeah.
But costumes, I gotta have costumes. Even if I never use them, I gotta have costumes. Pretty much describes my entire Hyrule Warriors experience.
Well, getting more Hyrule Warriors costumes was nothing but a good thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or if that was wrong.
Yeah, you get the little pendulum in the middle there where you can move it around. That's not the way I would have done it.
That's not the way anyone should have done it. Okay, I need to counterbalance myself.
Oh, that's a different way than I was thinking.
Well, your way may still be better.
Maybe, maybe not, no.
Cat squeezes in first. Wait. There we go.
Does that count? There's too much stuff in there?
There was too much wood. Fortunately, scratching wood makes it completely vanish.
I mean, just like in real life. Okay, another costume somewhere. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got magnets.
Ooh, a luchador mask.
Now it's gonna be like we're playing Guacamole.
You know, that was one of the saddest... Guacamole. One of the saddest things I ever learned about luchadors is that they're pronounced luchadors and not luchadors, as I had always assumed.
I always wanted them to be pronounced lunchadors.
Lunchadors. Professional wrestling meets lunch.
I mean, why not?
I cannot think of a single reason.
Wow, that was tough.
Yeah. Man, good thing they're easing me into this banking situation. We've got all these hazard shields that apparently serve no purpose.
Yeah.
Be gone with you.
You know, one game I'm reminded of is the Mario versus Donkey Kong game, the original one before it turned into a Lemmings clone.
Yep. Yeah, the good one.
Yeah. But like it had this kind of like, so not the same concept, but I mean like it's a puzzle game. But I felt like it did a better job of building on itself without ever going back to being too simple, like this game is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's doing ones where it's like insultingly simple. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, I remember that. That game had some of the most brutal platforming I've ever encountered, and it was all the better for it. So I think I need to swing this wheel.
Then on his way back, cut it.
Yeah, and from there, I should be able to counterbalance myself. Get that rolling a little bit more.
I see the idea you were trying to do, though.
Oh, hey.
There we go.
Well, that's worth a soap bubble. Alright.
Oh, he's eating. He's still in the bubble.
Well, cookies don't pop bubbles. They.
Yeah, but I mean, the cookies are outside the bubble.
This cat don't care. Alright,
He doesn't care anything about
I
physics.
think I've seen enough.
Yeah, I think we have a good idea of what this game is all about.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
Yeah, it's one of the bland ones. You know, the physics are generally good, if not way too touching. I had to do all these very, very precision cuts to get the effects I wanted for very specific solutions. I very much felt like I was looking for one exact solution for most of the puzzles. There were a few where there was more variety. Um, I mean, overall, it was, eh, it was a
I feel
puzzle
like
game.
this is the kind of game that was sort of a mismatch for the platform. Like this would be much better with a touchpad game. Another
Yeah,
thing is I don't think it's enough to be a full game. I mean, sure, a cell phone game doesn't have to be complex, but for like a PC game, not so
yeah.
much. If
It's
there's something that you were loading on a website, maybe, but not something you're buying.
yeah. I think I have to echo your comment. It feels like a phone game.
Or a mini game
Yeah,
for a different game.
for something
Like
bigger. Yep.
if you look at like Super Mario 3D World, they had the Captain Toad sections in there. That's how I feel like this game is. It's just something like that.
Well, Captain
It's up,
Toad did become its own game.
yeah, and I got bored of it.
Yeah, I guess so did I. So yeah, this one I got on sale today. I think it was 50 cents, but it retails for $4.99 under normal circumstances.
Yeah, and it actually had some pretty high reviews. Which I mean, if this is the kind of game you're looking for, it's a good game, I guess.
Mhm. But yeah, I mean overall it was kind of dull, pretty quickly.
Although I'm on the website right now for this page, and I'm looking at some of the preview levels, and they got some pretty wacky stuff going on in some of the later levels.
Oh, is that
Like
so?
there's like lasers going on, and some kind of weird ping pong type thing. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Huh?
Yeah, if you look up the Steam page for it, there's
Yeah,
some pretty interesting stuff going on there.
there is a lot more. So yeah, maybe they were trying to ease us into it when we did not need it to be that oversimplified at all times.
Yeah, I think the problem here was that it just took too long setting up these concepts when
Yeah,
really
it
we
wasn't
got
that
those
hard.
concepts pretty quickly, and they didn't need to waste a whole level introducing a new concept. It
Right.
should have been part of a new level.
Hmm.
Like the spinning block things, like we didn't need to have a whole level just showing how it worked. It was pretty obvious how that was going to work. It should have been worked into a different level instead of just having its own level.
Agreed.
It's sort
Yeah,
of wasted time.
and going back to the Mario versus Donkey Kong example, that's how they did things. They would always be throwing new stuff at you and mixing it in with old stuff. So the game just constantly built and built and built until the levels were just crazy.
Instead of taking a step backwards and like, here's our new concept here,
Right.
nothing
Watch out
else.
for that
That's just
piranha plant. It's gonna come out of the pipe.
well, yeah. If you just had a Mario going into a level, it's only a piranha plant, and you got to jump over it. That wouldn't be a level.
No.
That's something that would have been way back in the tutorial, and we were way past the tutorial section.
Right, but it didn't feel that way. And
Yeah,
there were only 4 worlds.
right. And I can't help but think that once we got to the third world, it's going to be the same thing over again. It's going to introduce this very simple concept and
Hmm.
spend an entire 3 levels introducing us to it.
Right. So
Good reasons to dislike that.
good reasons to dislike that. I think I have to give this game a rating of one middle finger.
That
It
seems fair.
yeah it wasn't horrendously broken like some of the other games we played, but it was not that interesting, and it was trying to ease us into something that we grasped very quickly.
Yeah, I would say no fingers at all for me. It was a mechanically sound game, but as far as like from a game design perspective, it just came a little bit short as far as how it built itself
So
up.
so you're just shaking a closed fist at this game.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's not a game we had a lot to say about, and not much interested in playing for very long.
For
So
that.
this ended up being a short level, and with that in mind, I hate this game and I'm going to bed.
Good night.